All right, here we are. Another nail in the coffin, starring the fat bastards of comedy. Tomer's, he's not here right now. So I guess I'll just do the show myself. Or, unless I could find a guest. But, oh, here's one. Hey, you! Come on my show. The guy that's supposed to be here is not here, but I need a guest.
What is this? What is
Just
this?
come and sit down. I'm going to interview you. I don't. Just have a seat.
Here to be.
We're on camera now. Just have a seat. It's not going to be a 9-hour show. Just sit down. You're afraid of the camera?
Not afraid of the camera.
Just have a seat. How you doing? Welcome to another nail in the coffin. I'm Mike Stigs. Tomer Benvenisti's not here right now.
Who?
He's another comedian. You don't even know who I am.
No,
Who
I
are
don't.
you? That's the main question.
I happen to be Micheal Moore. You must have heard of me from the movies that I've done.
Oh, you're an actor?
No. I'm the director.
Director?
Yeah.
What do you? I know George Lucas.
Have you even heard of the election?
Yeah, you said you do movies, not elections.
Yes, but have you not seen me at all?
How would I see a director? I don't
Do you
work in
watch the
films.
news?
I watch the news, but I don't watch the director's part. When I buy a DVD, I play the movie. I don't watch all the extra bullshit on the back of the DVD, you know, the Easter eggs and stuff. I just watch the movie. Why would I know who you are?
First of all, I predicted that Donald Trump was going to win, which, by the way, is very, very upsetting to me. But I did predict it because our wonderful Democratic Party didn't see it coming because they don't understand the common man.
I didn't see it coming.
No. A very sad day for America.
I was driving around for the past month. I never saw one Hillary bumper sticker. I saw 6 Donald Trump stickers, but I didn't see any Hillary stickers.
Well, I'm from the East Coast.
So am I. Where are you from? I'm from New York City. Where are you
I'm
from?
the Midwest.
You just changed all of a sudden. You don't know where you're from?
Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
And I was the one who actually fought General Motors
Well, that's where they're from, Jerry. Why would you fight them?
because they took away jobs from my town, which used to be a flourishing, wonderful town, and then they started having no jobs because General Motors needed to save money. Another big, hungry, capitalist monopoly.
Well, General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, they're all from Michigan, mainly Detroit. I don't know about Flint. I'm not too familiar with the whole state of Michigan. I know Detroit from watching hockey, but I know that GM and Ford and Chrysler were from Detroit. They're actually thinking about moving the headquarters of Cadillac to New York. But anyway, after the bailout, you know, because General Motors was bankrupt. So they had to lay people off. That's what happens when a company is just too big and they pay too much money. They're gonna have to cut jobs. That's general knowledge in business.
Well, and that's why a different system of government is what was needed. I was generally a Bernie Sanders supporter, pushed for him because he cares about the common man. He cares about people's health.
Common man. Most blue-collar workers, they elected Trump. The blue-collar elected Trump.
Because, unfortunately, Hillary Clinton did, or tried, but never did represent the people that have been suffering in this country.
Every time Hillary was talking, it's all about minority this, minority that. She don't care about the common man.
Well,
So did you vote for Trump or did you vote for Hillary?
I voted for Hillary, even though
You represent the common man, but you voted for Hillary?
because Bernie Sanders, there was no more choice. I'm not going to vote for Trump.
Why would you vote for Hillary if you're a Sanders fan when she stole the election from Sanders?
It's true. It's very upsetting.
But you would vote for her even though you know she stole it. She stole it from him. Everybody was voting for Sanders on the Democratic side. All of a sudden, she was awarded the whole
we
thing.
had no choice.
And you're going to vote for her after she stole? She's a crook.
What's your
See,
name?
Donald Trump calls her crooked Hillary. I call her crook Hillary.
What's your name, sir?
Mike Stigs. I already told you that.
Well,
I'm not a director or anyone.
No.
I'm the common man. And so you representing me, you don't like what I'm saying, the common man.
well,
Everything
you
I
see-
said right now is a fact. And
No,
you agreed to it.
no,
I said
agree.
Hillary stole it from Sanders.
I
You
agree.
said yes.
I agree.
I want to know, why did you vote for Hillary when you know if you're a Sanders fan, why would you vote for her?
Because Sir Trump happens to be a misogynist, a racist. He does not fit to be the president of the United States. He's everything against what this country stands for. He made fun of handicapped people. I don't know what'll happen to the gay people of this country.
Are those the common people?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
They are. Okay, so we have a lot of
I
handicapped
have to
people.
tell you that now the white male is the minority.
In what state? California?
They don't like the changes that are taking place, the diversity, the wonderful diversity that this country represents.
All right, well, most white people voted for Trump.
First of all, the popular vote was for Hillary. I can't say it without, it's been tough.
Well, I just want to know why you voted for Hillary. You're such a Sanders supporter. I don't know why you would support Hillary if you're Sanders. She stole it from him. I think that's why she lost the election. Two reasons why I say Trump won. And it's not about races and all this other stuff. She's a crook. She stole it from Sanders, and the news kept saying how she's going to win in a landslide. And you know what? A lot of people stayed home. They didn't vote for her for two reasons. One, they thought she was going to win, or two, they don't like what she did to Sanders.
Well, you see, that's what the problem in this country. This should be socialism, just like in Europe, and people will get their word.
Socialism.
Democracy. This is not a
So
democracy.
You
When
agree
more
with
people,
not keeping
this is
score
not a-
in
this
Little
is-
League. That's what you want to go down to. You want to be one of those people where why keep score? We don't want people to feel like losers. Then nobody's going to try hard to win. So that's what we're going to have. A whole generation of people who can't lose.
We don't
If
want
you
people
lose
to
and you
feel like
lose, you
losers.
try hard to win if you don't like losing. If there's never going to be a loser, then everybody's going to be walking around, and then when something happens, like Trump wins,
Are
then
you
what
going
happens?
to let me
Everybody's
talk?
mad. No, because this is my show, not your show.
You invited me to this show. I'm here.
I was just having you fill in
I'm
as
here
a
to
fluff
have
person,
fun. I'm
because
here
when
to-
Tomer gets here, he's going to agree with everything I say. I just
Well,
want to
isn't that
I just don't
wonderful?
want you sitting here saying you support Sanders and you voted for Hillary.
This
That's not
president-
supporting Hillary. That's not supporting Sanders.
President-elect Trump won't even last 4 years. This has not been a mandate.
What do you say?
He's not been a mandate.
How is he not going to last 4 years?
I don't know what the things he says, the hate that's in his heart will not last for 4 years. You will see.
hate that's
Just
in
as
his
I
heart.
predicted that he would win, unfortunately,
Half the country voted for him.
well, there's another half the country, the good people, the ones who actually care about the minorities. You remember, and by the way, what about the Muslims?
What about the Muslims?
They're going to be so affected now. They're so worried about what President Trump is going to do. You know how much
Because he doesn't want refugees coming in
Do you know how much they've been abused?
because they can't
in this
figure
country?
out who could be the terrorists.
Do you know,
Do you know what's going on in
How
Europe?
much they've abused?
Do
This
you know
country?
what's going on in Europe? How many terrorist
Do you know
attacks
how
have been
much-
gone in Europe since the refugees got there? How many?
You are generalizing against one of the biggest religion in the world.
Who did the terrorist attacks? The refugees. I never mentioned the religion. I said refugees. When did I say religion?
What terrorist attack are you talking
You're the
about?
one that said the Muslims. I said refugees.
Well, the refugees are Muslim.
Well, let's go. Let's start with the newspaper
what's wrong with
shooting
being
when
a
3
Muslim?
guys with
What's
machine
wrong
guns
with
walked
being a
in there
Muslim?
and executed 15 people because they put out a cartoon character of Muhammad somebody.
Those are nutcases.
Then they
are
shot
not
up a-
representative of
Today
the
is
Muslim
actually the
world.
anniversary of the
They did
shooting
not
of the nightclub
they
in
did
France.
Not, sir, you're an example.
Then over the summer, they had the guy blow up the train station. Remember that? Who
I
was that?
remember
Refugees. They're all
know
refugees.
Do you know that yesterday I went to Trump Tower and I came here just to have some peace and quiet here at this?
You got an agenda. You were in New York, now you're in Las Vegas.
Because I came here to thank.
So what'd you try?
that
You
this
couldn't get
state
in.
was
You
a-
couldn't get into Trump Tower in New York. So now you're here in Vegas trying to get in the Trump
I'm
Tower
going to
here.
Trump Tower here because I have
Why?
things to say. I told him I need to talk to him because I
Why
want.
should he talk to you? I don't like you. Why should he talk to you?
Doesn't
Why
matter.
should the next president of the United States talk to you?
Because I'm something.
Something. You did a documentary. You said
Several documentaries.
several documentaries. Name one of them.
I forgot.
Exactly. Because nobody gives a shit.
How about Sicko?
Sicko.
Yeah,
You are a
sicko.
sicko.
I know. I wrote Sicko to show the disaster that is the health in this country where I had to bring people to Cuba, which, by the way, is one of my most favorite countries in the world. And I had to bring them to Cuba to get the
Oh, so you like socialists and you like Cuba. So what is Cuba? They don't work. The government gives them money to stay at home.
But you have to understand,
You like Cuba.
as long as
Really?
everybody is miserable with
If
the
you
same...
like Cuba that much, why don't you go to Cuba?
Sir, you got to understand that as long as everybody is miserable at the same time,
Where do
then
you
it's
live?
okay.
You say you're in the east. You said you live in Michigan. Do you live in Flint?
No,
You said you're from Flint. Do you live there?
I'm building a home there just as we speak.
You building a home? Where's your home now?
Well, I'm a world person.
A world person. So
I'm
you have
a
houses
believe
all
in
over the
one
world.
world, and this is where I have
One world
I
what?
didn't
One
say-
world government? So
Well,
you're like
just
a
one
United
world-
Nations type guy?
one world diversity coming together as a beautiful world.
Where do you live is the question.
I live in several places.
Several places. Name one of them. Is
New
Cuba?
York City,
You live in New York City. Where in New York City? I'm from New York City. Where in New York
Upper
City?
West Side,
Upper West Side. Where?
between 68th and 73rd.
Oh, so you live with the rich people.
Well, sir, this still is a place where I could make money and live the way I want to. That has not stopped.
So you live in a bubble. It sounds like you live in a bubble. Are you for guns or against guns? 'Cause I see you got
Nobody-
security over here.
Well, these are my people.
Yeah. Let me guess. You're against guns, but you have bodyguards with guns.
Oh, and by the way, whatever you guys eat, it's not anything you want. Just be careful with the price, okay?
Oh, at least you pay for them. But do they carry guns? Do you guys carry guns?
Don't talk
The
to them.
one shook his head already. Oh, what are you going to fire him now?
They're not here to speak.
Yeah, so let me guess. You're against guns, aren't you? You're against the
I don't
Second
need to wear
Amendment.
guns.
Yeah, because you have security.
They know how to. You see, the average person in this country does not know how to
Are
handle
you sure
a
your
weapon.
security is pretty secure? Because, they're too far from me. I can get to you in a second.
Sir,
Yeah, see, now one guy took a step out of your 4 guys.
Are you
You
threatening
think
me,
I'm
sir?
afraid of him? No, I'm just pointing out a fact. Those guys are too far away for you. They're supposed to protect you, or they're protecting themselves? What are they doing?
Look at all the people.
What are you guys doing? You're here to protect
Look
him?
at all the people who are demonstrating this last few days and telling Trump,
See, now one guy moved over here. Oh, wow, look at that.
well, they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, now they are, after I pointed it out. You feel secure with the security?
Yes.
Yeah, wow, okay. He's an easy target.
I am.
You guys must be new to this.
Well, I am an easy target because there are people that absolutely hate me because I say the truth. The truth.
Oh, okay, you can say the truth, but what you said is a bunch of bullshit.
Which, by the way, you know what aggravates me the most? You know what aggravates me the most? The fact that Trump hasn't paid $1 of taxes.
If I could get away without paying taxes, I would do it. Would you?
That's the problem. I haven't figured out how he did it.
Oh, so that's why you went over to the towers to ask him?
Well, if
You know,
wanna
everybody
the-
I talk to, everybody's like, oh, I love paying taxes. Some people even pay more, right?
need
Is
to
that a
pay
fact
taxes.
there? No, it's not. Because everybody hates paying taxes. Why did this country start it?
I'll admit
we
it.
left England
I'll
because
admit
of 3% tax.
I'll admit it, I'm aggravated. I make so much money, and I pay taxes, and he makes much more money, and I don't pay taxes.
Well,
And I pay taxes.
start working. What do you do?
I am
documentaries.
working.
When
Documentary,
was your
that's a
last
lot of work.
documentary?
I'm working on one I'm finishing up. It's called
Okay, so you're
Trump
doing one
Nation.
now. Trump Nation. Okay.
Or Trump Nation.
Let me guess what's it
What
about.
have I done? Hey
Trump
guys,
land.
Trump land? Trump land? What have I
Terrific.
done?
You don't even know the
I
name of
have
your
gone.
documentary.
Well, you know what? I have been out there in
Out
the
there.
campaign.
You're way out
I
there.
have in the campaign. I've done everything. I'm there, and I see what these racists of Trump, KKK, all these people are for Trump.
Well, what about me? I voted for Obama twice. Now I voted for Trump. Am I racist? My girlfriend's Mexican.
Anybody who votes for Trump is, and anybody who voted for Trump is a racist, misogynist, against the handicapped, and they're
Really?
all idiots.
Okay. Well, at this restaurant, I just donated money for the handicapped people here when I paid the bill. Did you do that yet?
You did what?
I donated money over here. You get a little star. You put your name on it.
I have handicapped people working for me. Who do you
Yeah,
think
it's
I
probably
am?
these guys.
Don't. Real handicapped people work for me. You gotta understand, I'm worth over $60 million. I have 9 homes.
And you can't name one of your documentaries.
9
homes, all in New York City?
No, all around the world. So I know. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm tired of this shit. Who the hell are you? I'm gonna go back to do what I want. I'm gonna...
Yeah, go ahead. Just leave. Help him up, guys.
Help me out, people.
Help this guy up. And that's Micheal No More, right? Is that your name, No More?
Be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, look who showed. Tomer shows up now. Tomer shows up.
Hey, you. What do you do? Micheal Moore? What the hell is going on?
I had him on the show. I didn't know who he was.
Huh?
I had him on the show. I didn't know who he was. So that's Micheal Moore. I don't know if you've seen his
He's
movies.
rushing out. What are these?
I don't know. He says he does movies. I didn't know any of his movies.
I missed
He got
Micheal
mad.
Moore.
I didn't know his movies.
I missed Micheal
I don't even
Moore.
know who the guy is. Well, if you
What do you
weren't
mean,
late, you would have did the interview. I didn't even know who the guy was. He
How
said,
could
"Do
I
I
miss
watch the
Micheal?
news? He's a
How
he's
could
a
I miss
director.
that? How could
Like
I
I
miss-
know directors. Like
How
I
could
sit
I-
there and go,
how could I
oh,
miss-
this movie was directed by
How
this
could I
guy.
miss Micheal Moore?
Who is he?
Are you kidding me? Haven't you seen the news?
All they talk about is the election.
That's right, the election. He's part of that whole thing. He's on every news channel talking and babbling, and he's crying, and they're all crying and crying.
Oh,
and
he's
pissing in
practically
their
crying
pants.
right here. I asked him 2 questions. He didn't want to answer the thing. He says he was for Sanders, and then he went and voted for Hillary.
That's right. He was
Hillary
for
stole it
Sanders.
from him.
But he's the one who predicted that Trump may win. These people didn't know it. What are you talking about?
Oh, so the guy's a psychic.
The guy's a dumb fuck. What can I tell you?
Obviously, you should. Well,
But I wanted
thing
to
I'm
talk,
filming this,
If
you
I
guys-
have a good, I want to
if you were here,
see.
you would have had better questions.
I
I,
wanna
didn't know
see-
what to ask the guy.
I would have had better
The guy's an
questions.
idiot.
Because I know everything about him.
Wow.
Do you know that he owns 9 homes?
He said he
He's
lives in
worth
New York City. He says he's from Flint, Michigan. He don't live in Flint,
He's
Michigan.
building a home in Flint, Michigan. He's in New York. He's in L.A. Oh, by the way,
Oh,
every one of them.
He's
The
in all
guy's
the
a
blue
hypocrite.
states. He's
The
in
guy's
all-
a hypocrite
There's all the
because
blue
he
areas.
lives in only conservative areas. There's not one
I should have
black.
asked if he's for the police.
The only Latino people he sees are ones with blowers.
Oh,
You know, the blowers. You know, the blowers when they
leaf blowers.
leaf blowers, whatever they call them, leaf blowers.
Oh, well, good thing you're here. 'Cause I didn't know what to talk to
The
that
guy's
guy.
a hypocrite.
Guy's an idiot.
That guy wants to be a communist, and he has over 60 million, 70 million. Who knows how many millions this guy has? I read that he treated his employees really bad, and he doesn't even pay the women the
Oh,
same.
he
as the
had
men.
4
He
security
talks-
over here. right? They're all sitting over there talking amongst each other. I
Look
could
at
have
that.
been
The
I
guy's
could have
still
been an
over there.
assassin or something. I don't know.
What the hell was he sitting
Probably
with you
thinks I'm an
anyway
ass,
for?
not an assassin.
I can't believe he's here. What the hell was he doing here?
Oh, you said he was at Trump Tower yesterday, and then I said, "What are you here in Vegas now? Going to this Trump Tower?"
Really? He's going to be at Trump Tower?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Maybe
didn't.
we should go take our camera and see if he actually goes in there.
Well, you do it. I'm not going to go all the way down there. It's like 10 blocks from here.
I doubt he's doing it tonight. I don't think Trump. I hear that Trump is coming tomorrow.
It's like 1:30 in the morning. Maybe he's got to be there, first thing. First thing in the morning.
I have no idea.
You
I
should
can't
have come
believe
late.
this. The one time that I come late, you had Michael Moore on. The one time that I come
Well, he
late,
wasn't scheduled.
No, I didn't mean that. I said the one time you come late.
I see a guy walking around. He's got 4 security guards. I thought he was the owner of the restaurant.
I can't believe he sat with you. What the hell is he doing sitting
Well,
with you?
I made him sit.
Well, you have that way about you.
Well, you'll see. When you watch the tape, you'll see. So what do you think of the election?
I'm excited and I'm glad that Trump won.
Oh, that's good.
What else going on?
Oh, he's got the glass over there. It's a waiter.
Oh yeah. I wonder if what's his
waiting.
name? Yeah, he's waiting. I wonder what he thinks. I wonder if he even knew who Michael Moore was.
Well, I didn't know who he was.
You're the only few people that don't. You're so up on the election, and yet you don't know who this dumb fuck is, huh?
Well, after the election was over, I went back to my
Still,
normal life.
It's the one person that I'm still excited.
You think I'm going to sit here and watch the news about all the rioting going on in the country?
Oh, they're crying and crying.
People
and
are
crying.
burning flags. Unbelievable. Like that's going to solve anything.
Oh, by the way, Juan from Fox. What is Juan Williams? Go fuck yourself.
Who's Ron Williams?
Juan Williams
Juan Williams?
from Fox.
I don't know this.
All he does is talk. No matter what happens, the Republicans are always to blame. And the Republicans are to blame about a lot of things, but thank God we got Trump. And these people, these gays, they're all worried. LGBT, gays are worried. Nothing's going to happen to them. Trump is not even true. Let's face it, he's not really a...
They could still fuck whoever they want.
That's right, and nothing's changed. They could still use condoms tonight if they're smart.
Why? They get pregnant?
Worse than that. Right now, we're still on over other, diseases. Do you know that? I can't believe we're talking about this. Archaeology, they found out that the reason for monogamy is diseases. That they found out that if people are monogamous, they have less sex with other people, and therefore there's less diseases that could kill human beings, and diseases of every kind, whether it's from man to man or woman to woman.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Well, listen, the more you fuck, the more chances of bumping into someone with disease.
That's it. But the bottom line is this. I don't know what.
They didn't have to do a study.
He's against the handicap because one time he made fun of a handicapper. He said, listen, they said they like equality. Well, you know what? If someone's aggravating me and he happens to be handicapped, that's not going to stop me from telling him off. That's real equality. What? He's got, don't say anything to him. Don't say anything. He's handicapped. Don't say anything. He's handicapped.
My friend was in a wheelchair, and I always went to buffets with him just so I didn't have to wait in line.
That's a good...
He didn't have a wheelchair.
The point is that nobody's going to get hurt. Who's going to get hurt? The stupid illegal aliens who happen to be criminals? They'll send them out. That's exactly what's supposed to happen.
See, that's the thing. Everyone said.
I'm talking about criminals.
The criminal illegals. That's who he's going after.
By the way, and I'll say it this way, if we don't let one Muslim, and I mean one Muslim in...
Oh, yeah, he's going to stop the refugees. So
that's good.
They're destroying Europe. And that's why I told that Moore guy.
He shouldn't let any Muslim in here for the next 10 years.
Or refugee.
Refugee, Muslim, whatever you want to call it.
Well, some of them are not just Muslim, they're other things. They're like terrorists.
Yeah. But that's okay. That's not what bothers me. I don't want Muslims who live here who actually are, part of society. It's just the terrorists that I want.
Oh, you want the terrorists?
Yeah, I want the terrorists. I'm used to them. Where I used to be one, I'm used to
Well, you don't go to malls a lot, so.
I don't go to malls. I'm not on buses.
You don't fly much.
I don't fly much. Well, I can't fly. I can't pay for 2 seats. But that's
Can't get off the ground.
Now, I quit with the fat jokes.
Oh, well, Trump won, so we don't have to be politically correct anymore.
That's right. That's right. You could talk about it.
I'll be happy when he passes.
He talks about fat this,
50
fat
state concealed carry would be great.
that. That's good.
Then I'll
And then
be
you
able to go back to New York and California.
And you could buy insurance in different states, and there's more competition. And plus, as a comedian, how could you not want Trump? Every day is going to be an adventure. Every day you're going to wake
Well,
up.
for comedians, it's going to be great.
Every day you're going to wake
Saturday
up.
Night Live was actually funny
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah? Well, if they have who to thank for that.
Dave Chappelle, he was hilarious.
And they have who to thank for that.
Donald Trump.
That's it. And the media, who do they have to thank? For
Well, actually, the media is how he won. Because they kept saying that he was going to lose big. A lot of people stayed home, they didn't vote. There you go. That's the reason.
That's exactly the reason.
Plus, if anybody else ran on the Democratic side, they would have probably won. They had the wrong person running.
No kidding.
Look at that track record
They
she
did
got.
it to themselves. But the problem, there is a problem though. This is just the beginning. This Bernie Sanders is going to get more and more power, more and more power. They're going to lean so far to the left, they're
I
going to
like
fall
Sanders
off the
over
earth.
her. I don't like her at all. I said at the beginning of this election, what did I say? Anybody but Hillary.
But Sanders, you see, this is the thing. Even Sanders, I don't know him. I know even if he's not corrupt, that doesn't matter. Hitler wasn't corrupt, but he did all his things. Just because someone isn't corrupt and tells you the truth doesn't make him
I
a
think
good
if
guy.
Hitler ran against Hillary, Hitler would have won.
Now, well, a lot of Jews voted for Hillary.
They probably would have voted for Hitler over Hillary if he was up against her.
Well, they're talking so nuts, who knows? But then I don't really want to make Hitler comparisons. He's a special kind of guy. I'm just saying that people who tell the truth, their truth, and say what they think doesn't make them a good person.
Well, it's nice of you to show up for the final couple minutes of the episode.
Oh, I didn't know. Why didn't you text me?
I have my phone on there. I got my gun and on my phone.
Well, we're sitting right now. That's a good idea.
That's a good episode right there.
Yeah? Well, I wasn't part of most of it.
Well, you'll do it next week.
Michael Moore won't be here next week.
Oh, I told him come back because I wanted him to sit with you.
Well, worst comes to worst, we could talk about food.
Food.
You look at him. Does he look like he doesn't like to eat?
Oh, maybe he's got a thyroid problem.
Yeah, he's big bone.
Threw his hat at me. I got him so pissed off.
Oh, really? Do you have the hat?
Yeah, I do.
Mr. Moore, you could always come back for the hat. All right, enough of this. I've had enough.
Put the hat over the camera to end the episode.
Mr. Moore.
See you next week. Another nail in the coffin. Fat bastards of comedy.
Can't believe I missed this.
Homer showed up. Mike Stigs.
I can't
We're
believe
outta
I
here.
missed this. Can't believe I missed this. Yeah, to take the whole thing off. What the hell?